loud? Well, that's good.
We're further back on Judge Orr because when I get on Judge Orr, I only have 2 miles, and then I get on Judge Orr, and then I only have 15 miles.
Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I was just kind of in the neighborhood area of 808 right now. He's, I guess, south of me from what I've gathered.
Yeah, I was listening. I could hear both you guys really well.
Very cool.
I was behind a school bus still for a while, so now I'm picking up speed.
Well, I hit oh, there's Curtis. Okay. So, yeah, he said he was right near this area. But, yeah, very cool. I'm all looking while I'm driving. I guess I shouldn't do that. But, I can kind of gather where you're at there, 808.
Ooh, I found a tree farm.
There's a tree farm, you said?
Yep.
Very cool. Well, we might have to visit that place.
Educator must be on Ellicott. Yeah, there's a tree farm on Ellicott.
Yep. I was calling on my way to Judge Orr to meet up. See?
All right, Educator, you sound real good. I'm on right here in Falcon by Curtis. Have a good one, Educator. Sounding good. 808 listening.
Cool.
Yeah, sounding good. All right, go get him, Cracker. Educator, 808 listening.
Very cool. Yeah, wow. I've never been on this road going this way, this direction. Oh, it's kind of interesting. There's like so many houses out here. Well, I mean, they're spread out, of course, on their 40 to, 120 acres or whatever, but it's really cool. I've never, ever been on this road going this way.
It gets better. My favorite is soapweed. You'll see it when you pass Judge Orr. Soapweed is my favorite. Oh, that's a beautiful part of the hillside.
Oh, the house, property on Soapweed.
Wow, buy it. That's a gorgeous view.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty cool view out there. There's 4 properties. They're all in the range of where we want to be. And then my buddy, TNT, Russ, 116 in town, he's over on the very, very far west side by 8th Street. His brother has a trailer that we're looking at, and it has the exact setup that we're looking for. So we might have a 5th-wheeler already in plan to get once the house sells. And I just talked to my neighbor who's buying my house. He definitely is a go, and the realtor, we're sharing the realtor, and she said that they're ready to go, got all their ducks in a row. We just need to meet up so we can get the listing created.
Oh, yeah. Oh, land, too. Land's only like 2% for the realtor. They only charge like 2%.
Yeah, it's 2-3%, whatever. That's what I've seen. Some of them are like 4%. I'm like, what the hell? But, whatever. These ones, I think, it says 2.5 to 3%, somewhere right around there, but not more than 3 of the ones we're looking at. These ones are all sold by the same person, and it does say that the owner may provide financing also.
Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of those guys out there. But yeah, 2 to 3 is about the average. We pay our realtor 2 for housing and 2 for land and 4 for land with structures, with houses.
Very cool. Well, yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, once you think about it, depending, especially with property, you figure you get one from 80 to 100,000. It's not really terribly all that much. But yeah, when you have a house that's $400,000, $600,000, and you're paying like 4 or 5%, that adds up real quick.
Yeah, but they have to do a lot more work, a lot more stuff. It's more signing. I mean, I went in for the 2 land purchases I did, and it was like in and out, sign a couple papers, you're done. You do houses, well, man, you're there for 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm not looking forward to, and I've never done this before, so I may have to maybe call and talk to you, maybe if that's okay, and you could give me some ideas, because I'm like a total virgin to this stuff. I've never bought a house, never bought a piece of property. When me and the wife got married, she already had the property and the house that we're at. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. I hope he's not going to cross across me. Okay, no, he's just being courteous. Oh, awesome. Thank you. But, yeah, right on, man.
Yeah, if you need a home inspector, I got a great guy. I've used him six or seven times. The best, 100 and I forgot what I pay, 140, 150. The best money. He'll do 4 hours and give you a full binder, everything. Well worth the money.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I will have to call you because, like I said, I don't understand all the stuff. I mean, I get the principle of what it is, what to do, and I've looked a lot online, but, you know, it doesn't mean anything if you're not familiar with the stuff at all. It's kind of scary.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We've looked at quite a few houses before we purchased a few, and it's scary, man. You can get something that's a time bomb, and you might as well just scrape the whole house away and build a new one. But yeah, you gotta kind of know what to look for, especially if it's got a well on the property. Got to make sure all that stuff is good. Test the water. You know, that's like $50-$60 for testing the water. A real high-end test, they'll tell you the whole spectrum of what you're getting.
Well, that's very cool. Yeah, these are, excuse me, these are like 160 to 200 acres that they're dividing up into 4 parcels, I guess, or something like that they're selling off of their property. And then there's a couple other ones which are really expensive for the same amount of acres, 35, 40 acres. Some of them are like 200, but there's not even a well on it. So I don't know why that would go from like, 80, 85 all the way up to 200 for the same piece of property. But maybe it's because it's on a little bit of a hillside and got a better view. I don't know.
Well, a couple pointers. When you're there, look for power poles. If you don't have a power pole near you for other houses, you're going to be paying about 10 grand a pole to get power to your house. So consider that in your location purchase. Look around. If someone has a power pole nearby, you're in luck. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you got to put 10 poles, you're looking at $100,000 to get power to your property.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's why we passed on these. There were some ones that are way south. There were Johnston, something like that. They were way south, and there was nothing. No poles, no nothing. I told the wife, I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to work because there ain't no poles within sight for about a quarter mile, so that's going to be way expensive.
Yeah, you'll be paying some money for that. So the 2 properties I purchased, they have poles right there on the street. So I'll only have to pay maybe $10,000 to have a pole transformer set, and then I'll go underground to my house.
Yeah, that's what our plan is to get one of the poles, get the meter put in, and that's what I was thinking, and what I've seen is 10 to 15 grand, and then we're going to do the underground wiring, obviously, from there, because, the closer it gets to the house, you don't really want the overheads.
Oh, yeah. The further you go, the bigger the wire you got to have to run that current, so a lot of that's if you don't mind having a pole right next to your house, you can save a lot of money with underground wiring, but I'd rather just go underground for 200-300 feet, make it look clean.
Exactly, and then there's less possibility of interference. If my antenna comes down, it's not going to hit the wiring. That's my whole plan, is I don't want that stuff above ground within 100 feet of the house, because if something comes down, I don't want my whole system get electrified.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, man, you still doing some good numbers out here.
Well, I don't have any problem hearing you. My radio's behind me in the back seat because this is a Volkswagen Jetta. There's no real room up front, so it's right in the center underneath the cup holder pull down on the back seat. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go run inside real quick. I'm going to grab a cold one. I think it's about time for a cold one. I'll be back. 1710-808, quick 106.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.